In response,
good morning, or whatever time of day it is that you're watching this.
This week, we're going to be talking about Consulate Dreadnought.
1 mana for 7-Eleven.
It just got spoiled this week.
You can get a coffee at it.
You can get a coffee at it?
You can get, because it's a 7-Eleven. And it's got a crew of 6, but normally I only see a couple people working there.
We can get a coffee at it, we can get a big gulp at it. Regardless, we're going to try and build a deck around it. Before that, we're going to introduce ourselves to you.
We're a couple people.
We are just some people.
Hopefully you're a person.
Looking forward to getting to know you people, or AI if you're watching this. Whatever it is. Looking forward to it. Let's get to it.
All right, good morning.
My name is Joel. I've been playing Magic since around Apocalypse Invasion. I worked at a card shop. I was working for store credit for a bunch of cards I didn't really know what to do with.
You were a nerd.
Yeah. We started playing around Zendikar time.
Yep. And I was like, I'm never going to play this game.
Yeah, I was like, you gotta try this. You gotta try this game, man.
You guys shouldn't play it.
It's super cool.
You're really lame.
Now we both live in Los Angeles. We're both originally from Georgia. What is even your name?
I don't know. I'm Jake. Hi.
You haven't even told him your name.
I mean, I don't know.
What we're going to be trying to do is every week give our own perspective on where the game is. We're very passionate about the game. He's super passionate about the game.
The financial aspect of Magic the Gathering, and so a lot of what I tell you is going to be based on cards from the past and how they've affected the markets, and cards from upcoming sets that I think will end up having an impact in different formats.
Right. We're also big Commander players. What's the new format that just happened?
Frontier.
Frontier. That's something that's coming up soon.
You know, I started in 2009. They got me into Magic, and I remember reluctantly, just like, this is going to be terrible, but I had so much fun. I had so much fun playing. And my very first deck was like this really janky Bant deck built around Rafika the Many, but I didn't have any of the fetch lands that I was going to need.
Right.
I had Noble Hierarchs.
Because you don't know playing early on that you need...
Yeah. Like, you don't realize that a land base is going to be like eternal, and you're just like, oh, my land base, I'm not really going to trade it away and get rid of it. So I played during a time where it's like, I cracked a Zendikar pack and pulled a Marsh Flats and just traded it right back for 3 packs.
Yeah. So that's who we are. There is a card, Consulate Dreadnought.
1 mana for
spoiled
7-11.
In the Aether Revolt spoiler.
You can get a coffee at it.
It's so... And a big gulp. It was very intriguing. And the thing is, it's an uncommon.
Yeah. Yeah, it's an uncommon.
That's insane to me.
Now Wizards can say, we've printed 1 mana 7-11 at uncommon.
At uncommon level.
Yeah.
I still don't understand how they were like, uncommon.
So we're going to see some decks in limited play that get 2 or maybe 3 of these. This is the card that everyone is going to say, oh, well, it dies to Fatal Push. I mean, you can't discount a card just because it dies to something. It's going to die to Fragmentize. It's going to die to a lot of different things. So there's other cards in this deck that are going to support if it dies.
Jake has come up with a...
I have a deck.
Muy excelente.
I don't know if it's...
It's flawless. No one can criticize it.
Right.
It is going to break standard.
Yep. It will solve standard format.
Hey guys, before he jumps into the deck list, if you want to go ahead and pause the video right now, the entire deck list is in the description. This is Jake's homebrew. I'm going to kind of let him take the lead on this one.
And it might be horrible. It might be horrible.
He's selling it short. He broke standard.
I didn't break it at all.
He shattered.
I just am trying to make this deck a thing, and I'm talking about a card. I'm talking about some cards that I think
Wizards gave him the tool to destroy Magic.
And I'm going to bring it to you right now. So, Consulate Dreadnought, you're getting 7-11 for 1 mana. It's got a crew of 6.
Oh, can you get a coffee at that?
You can.
Oh, I thought you could.
You can.
Like, you could just swing in and get a quick coffee.
Or a big gulp. Right. The cards that we're thinking about right now that are going to turn on Consulate Dreadnought in this deck.
Because you need a crew 6.
You need a crew of 6. I think cards that are going to cater toward this are, you've probably seen this online if you've looked up the card at all, but Lupine Prototype. It can crew a vehicle. So you're going to have Lupine Prototype that's going to put Consulate Dreadnought online. Another way it's going to be online is we're actually, I'm looking at Peace Walker Colossus. A lot of people are saying, I don't think this card is really playable. I think in the right deck, it can be. When you have Peace Walker Colossus come in on like turn 5, make the Dreadnought swing, it's able to animate, and it pairs well with Prototype as being a way to turn the Dreadnought on. And the deck also runs Siege Modification, which everyone's talking about Siege Modification, and it is pretty obvious.
That's the one card turn on for it.
Right. This is the card that just brings the card online as a 10-11, and it's swinging with first strike.
Potentially turn 3.
Yeah.
10-11 first strike swing. That's insane.
Another card that it runs is Key to the City. Which
He's super high on Key to the City. Guys, just
super high
spec
on
Key to the City.
No, don't spec Key to the City. I don't think you need to spec Key to the City.
Spend your millions on Key to the City.
Don't do that. I just am hoping that people start to see the value in this card, because there is a lot of value in this card, especially when you combine it with Consulate Dreadnought. You're able to pitch a card, which, if the deck runs out of, if your hand runs out of cards,
which it's going to,
Lupine Prototype comes online. It's able to swing because now its conditions have been met.
The average converted mana cost of this deck is like 3,
right,
or lower.
Right.
So you're gonna run out of cards.
The idea is to play out your hand, make sure that you have it empty so that Lupine Prototype can come online. But Key to the City also draws cards for you as well. So it draws you an extra card at your upkeep. You can play something, hopefully, for a low converted mana cost. Consulate Dreadnought, it's going to die, but you're going to have ways of, getting it back.
Right.
And you're going to see it again.
Honestly,
and
I think
Lupine
your plan B is Lupine.
Right. Because Lupine's going to come online and you're going to be able to swing with the 5/5, and hopefully you're going to get that value super early.
Right.
If you empty your hand quick enough, and you really should, you should be able to, either animate the Dreadnought with the Peace Walker Colossus,
right,
and then swing with Lupine alongside of it. And then you're also going to have Key to the City that's going to allow you to pitch a card, make something unblockable.
Spend every dollar you have on
do that.
Key to the City.
I bought some foil Key to the City
really?
Because I hope people
buy foil Key to the City, everybody.
It also, as you can see, it runs Cathartic Reunion. In late game, when you're drawing that extra land, you should have drawn a Cathartic, and you can discard 2 lands to draw 3 more cards. It's combo-y. You might get to swing in with a 10-11, a 10-11 unblockable.
It kind of scratches all the itches. You got a little combo, you got a little aggro.
Yeah.
You don't have much control, or any control. You're kind of at the mercy of your opponent.
Yeah. But just remember, it's a homebrew. And so if there's anything you can think that would help, make this deck a thing, we really want to hear about it.
We need somebody to alter the Dreadnought to be the 7-Eleven logo, or be like the rollers with the hot dogs on. Okay, guys, so we've talked about who we are. We've talked about Consulate Dreadnought. Before we end this week, we want to talk about 2 cards that Jake is kind of speculating are possibly going to have some future value.
I've been watching Brawl Chief of Compliance on a couple different sites, and I see the price fluctuating a lot in pre-sales right now. I've seen the price come out at about $350. I've seen the card get up to about as high as $750 right now. Brawl Chief of Compliance, I think, is going to shake up the format. I've already pre-ordered a playset of the card for about $4 a piece.
Do you have them here in foil?
I don't. No, because
I cannot believe it.
It's a pre-order.
They're not here in foil.
The cards are not out yet.
Look, again, buy Key to the City. Buy Key to the City.
Don't buy Key to the City. Don't
buy Key to the City.
Don't buy it.
All of the keys to the city.
Don't buy all the keys to the city. Another card that I think people are sleeping on right now is Walking Ballista. you're able to sink mana into it late game. Yes, a lot of people are saying, well, I'm paying 4 mana and I'm just getting a 2/2.
Right.
But here's the thing, if they don't deal with that 2/2, you can put more mana into it, you can make it bigger. If someone goes to remove it, you can remove counters at instant speed to deal damage. In decks that are in Standard right now, there's a lot of cards that are going to have counters come onto permanents, and then you're going to be able to put additional counters onto those permanents.
Right.
And I think this card is going to bring burn to a lot of colors that don't particularly use burn. You're going to see this in like green and white decks, and people are going to be able to deal direct damage. And I think there's a lot of potential with this card.
What's the price of Walking Ballista sitting at
right now? It's $3.
$3.
I mean, I'm not here to talk about the cards in Aether Revolt that are obviously good, like Heart of Kirin.
Sure. No, we're looking for the sleepers. We're looking for sleepers.
I think Walking Ballista is going to be a card that you're going to see in control decks. Being able to have something to sink mana into that deals direct damage to, little 1 toughness creatures is going to be pretty valuable. I think a month into Standard format, we're going to see these guys sitting at like $17, and people are going to be calling it the new Hanger Backwalker.
Guys, thanks for listening to us. Thanks for putting up with our silly ideas. Let us know in the comments if you think we're completely off base. Let us know in the comments if you think we're on base. Is that a saying?
If you think the deck is good, let us know.
Please let us know.
If you think it's bad, let us know.
Yeah, please.
But back it up and let me know why. And it can't be Fatal Push, because we already talked about that.
So we're going to end this episode like we end every episode, and we're going to crack some packs.
It's fun time.
Built to last.
Fragmentize.
Select for inspection.
Held fast, wing. I don't know. I don't read this.
You gotta go through every one.
Demolish.
Hijack.
Aviary Mechanic.
Fortuitous Find.
Wild Wanderer.
Wild Wanderer, back to back.
Yeah, dude. Lawless Broker.
Inventor's Goggles.
Appetite for the Unnatural.
Giant Spectacle.
Mind Rot. We all know that.
Impeccable Timing.
Propeller Pioneer.
Consulate Skygate.
Woodweaver's Puzzle Knot.
Curio Vendor.
Skywhaler's Shot.
Oh, we're in uncommons. Essence Extraction.
That's good. Embral Bruiser.
Oval Chase Dragster.
Inventor's Apprentice.
Brazen Scourge. Rare. Go.
Rare.
Go.
It's a fateful showdown.
My rare. Syndicate Trafficker. After that, you're looking at Mountains and Doctors.
We'll trade. We'll just trade them.
Okay.
But, cheers. So cheers to you, man.
Rally the Peasants.
A Knight's Whisper.
Dead Bridge Shaman.
Mog War Marshal.
Wildfire Emissary.
Valley Knock Cohort.
Benevolent Bodyguard.
Blight Soil Druid.
List Alana Huntsmaster.
We have a Civic Wayfinder.
Dude. Glacial Wall.
I have a Screeching Scab.
Oh man. I think this is an Odyssey already. Sylvan Might.
White Mane Lion.
Phantom Monster. That's like
So good.
Yeah, it's so good.
In limited.
It's so good, but seriously,
In limited.
like, they didn't spend much time on that name. They were like,
No.
oh, what is this? It's a phantom. Okay, what is it? It's a lot of things. It's a monster.
But it's like it doesn't even. It's an illusion, but it's one of those where it's like
not
it
one
doesn't
word like
die.
dissipate when you target it with anything.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But they didn't spend much time on that. Phantom Monster.
It's a phantom monster. Nausea.
Swiftwater Cliffs.
We've got Carbonize.
Ooh, this is my last comment. Core Hookmaster.
They got a Windscarred Crag.
Tooth and Claw.
And my first uncommon is a Rancor. This is a great card. Everyone knows Rancor.
Hydroblast.
Alright, second uncommon. It's a Beetleback Chief.
Such a killer. Wall of Omens.
It's great.
Always good.
It cantrips.
Always good.
It's Wonder.
The rare is. Hey! Sphinx of the Steel Wind.
You got a mythic, but not the right one.
It's a mythic, but it's not the right one.
Oh, it's a Vampiric Tutor. Dude, way to pick them.
Yeah,
Pretty good.
two good packs. We gotta figure out what our foils are.
What is it?
It's a foil Reckless Charge.
An Elvish Vanguard. We both got some foil commons.
Next week we have a two-headed giant event.
Two-headed giant. We're gonna
So-
wear a hidden camera and then sneak into a mall.
Neither of those things. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, dislike, comment, subscribe. Thank you so much for watching.
Thank you.
I'm tapped out.
I am tapped out.
Alright, turn passes to you.